Welcome to Mixture of Knowledge. Here I explain what I've grown from seeds starting from planting these seeds on December 23rd, 2021. I used this Burpee seed tray system, which cost about $25. I planted these seeds, Blue Flax Wildflowers and Forget-Me-Nots. Burpee seed trays come with the soil pucks, so for your first seed plantings in these trays, you don't need to buy extra soil. The link is in the description on where to purchase these trays. This was my setup indoors to grow the seeds. I kept the tray at this one spot the entire time, and I found it best to keep the clear plastic cover on but slightly ajar. I even put some flat objects directly under the lid to allow some air in, and with the cover on, it seemed to help maintain the moisture and humidity more so than without the cover on. I purchased this pair of LED lights on Amazon for about $25. During winter, I kept these lights on 24 hours a day. One thing I noticed was that the seeds around the edges of these lights did not survive, so for a seed tray this size, I feel it would be best to have 2 sets of these lights for full light coverage of this entire plastic tray. The link to these LED grow lights is in the description. Fast forward just over 3 months, and here are the results of the plants from growing from seeds. Empty sections are the seeds or plants that did not survive, and as you can see, there are a lot of them. 4 sections that have post-its on it are earlier plantings, and those plants have earlier been planted into the ground or small pots. The main impression of this process is that plants from seeds take a long time to grow, and these plants here are quite small for over 3 months of nurturing. One big question in nurturing from seeds is how much water to add. From experience and reading up on tips, to me it seems best to have growing seeds have moisture from moist to slightly dry and not from soaked to wet all the time. That's a key distinction, to be moist to slightly dry and to let the soil dry up some. Too much water will make the seed or plant rot. To me it seems best to work when you let the soil get almost dry before adding more water. With such small plants, I added water with a spray bottle. One important habit I've developed is to take notes of everything that you do and label everything, so you have everything documented so that you can learn from and improve upon what you are doing. Here again are the plants on April 1st, 2022, showing the growth after 3 months from being grown from seeds. Blue flax seeds grown to plants seem the most fragile. Look how tiny this one blue flax plant is after 3 months of growth. I put these smallest plants into pots so they will have a safer environment to grow bigger instead of just planting them into the ground. This here shows how I number code and label all of my pots. Are 4 of the blue flax plants after 3 months of growing inside the plastic trays, and now I've transplanted them into these pots and placed them outside. Those are succulents from a prior planting in the background. Left pot is the Forget-Me-Not after 3 months inside and now outside in its own pot, and you see it's grown more than the blue flax plants. On the left is a Forget-Me-Not, and on the right is several blue flax grown together, and later as they mature I will take out all but one of them and only let one survive. As far as expenses, altogether I've spent about just under $100 total. Burpee tray cost about $25 on Amazon. The LED lights pair cost about $25 on Amazon. Plastic pots that I've purchased locally cost around $30. The seeds were about $5 total, and I bought extra potting soil for about $10. So everything is either time or money, and with growing from seeds, you save money, so under $100 for a bunch of plants, and you'll see in other videos I've also grown more plants from more seeds. You net more plants for less money than you would do going to your local nursery, but it takes more time. Hope you found this video helpful. Growing from seeds is rewarding but challenging. Please hit like and subscribe, that helps a lot, and thank you for watching.